And part of what we were just talking about is protecting the people who are your decision makers. I think number 3 in one of the benefits of that are not related to, money per se is protect your beneficiaries. Your beneficiaries are the people who receive from you through your estate. And you might be going, what do you mean protect them? Inheritance is usually thought of as a good thing, right? Getting money is generally thought of as a really good thing. You inherit money. But sometimes receipt of money isn't necessarily a good thing. Think about, and I'll give you a couple of examples, like somebody who can't handle money, somebody who's in the throes of a divorce, somebody who owes creditors, somebody who has lifestyle issues, alcohol, drugs, gambling. There's all sorts of reasons that inheriting money outright by your beneficiary might not be a good thing. Protect those beneficiaries. How do you protect them? You protect them by making sure that your will or your trust contains within them protective measures. What do I mean by that? Usually what I'm talking about is a trust. So let me go through some examples. Common problems. You want your children to inherit from you, but you know that one of your children is what the law calls a spendthrift. What that means is somebody who spends money madly, irresponsibly. Interestingly, the term is spendthrift. What do you do? If you know that you have a child that can't control their spending, and it's a big problem, not a little, it's a big problem, then you will include a trust for them in your estate planning documents. So instead of them receiving the money outright when you die, they get it in this protective mechanism called a trust. Let's say that they're not a spendthrift, but they have other lifestyle issues, again, drugs, alcohol, gambling, that sort of thing. Same thing. You put it in their inheritance into a trust. Or let's say that you're concerned that your spouse or that the spouse of your child will divorce them and then they'll get all the money that came from you. Make sure that your child inherits into a trust so that the divorcing spouse gets nothing. Same thing with creditors, other threats. How do you protect your beneficiary? Their inheritance, if they say they have creditors, it's going to go into a trust so that the creditors can't access those funds that came from you that are in the trust. So protecting your beneficiary from themselves or other threats can be accomplished through a good estate plan by the use of trusts, either in your will or in a trust. If you are using a revocable living trust, it doesn't matter. So that's one way to do it. Now, I didn't talk too much about protecting a child who has too much money. That's not as common a situation, but maybe your child is well-to-do and you still want to give them money as opposed to, your money going to other beneficiaries or to charities or whatever the case may be. You can have your child's inheritance, the one that has too much money, go into a particular kind of trust, which doesn't impact their taxable estate. So you're saving taxes for them on their own estate as well. So protect your beneficiaries. That is something that you'll feel good about. Once you do that, you might say, I don't know what to do with this problem. Here's the situation. Your lawyer is going to walk you through this. They're going to tell you what the options are. How do you achieve this result of making sure that the money goes to good use and not where you don't want it to go? There are ways in the law to do that. I've briefly gone over a few of them, but protecting your beneficiaries is definitely something you can do with a good estate plan.